Hello everyone. Today we present to you the top 5 games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Punishing Gray Raven, an online game with a size of 3.8 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Punishing Gray Raven is a spectacular action RPG that turns you into humanity's last hope. Once again, we're talking about a video game that's full of the most vibrant battles and with fantastic and sleek visuals. Action in Punishing Gray Raven is very similar to that of the best hack and slashes out there. You can move freely through beautiful 3D settings thanks to the free camera and the left virtual stick. The attack system is something different from what you might be used to. There are the typical attack and dodge buttons, but your special skills only appear if you manage to deliver several strikes in a row. Dodging enemy attacks is one of the best things you can do, because if you do so at the right time, you can enter a slow motion mode similar to that in Honkai Impact 3rd. Best of all, if you perform several combos in a row, you can activate your character's final attack to destroy all your enemies. The frantic action of Punishing Gray Raven conquers you from the get-go, even if you're not a fan of the action RPGs like Bayonetta, a fantastic video game with an outstanding technical section, in every sense of the word. Blade and Soul Revolution, an online game with a size of 2.7 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Blade and Soul Revolution is the mobile adaptation of the popular Korean MMORPG Blade and Soul, a game from NCSOFT, the studio responsible for other renowned MMORPGs including Lineage 2 and Ion. In this case, the game has also been specifically developed for mobile devices, with all this entails. Before you start playing Blade and Soul Revolution, you can create your avatar, and for this, you'll find a wide range of possibilities. You can choose between several completely different character classes, and of course you can customize the look of your character however you want, choosing from dozens of faces, body types, hairstyles and outfits. As usual for the genre, the controls in Blade and Soul Revolution are partially automatic. This means that you can tap on the mission that you have to complete and your character will automatically carry it out, whatever it may be. Although you can also directly control your character and fight manually if you prefer. Best of all, the combats are spectacular with fluid animations and colorful magic effects. Blade and Soul Revolution is an outstanding MMORPG in every respect. One of the best things about the game, without a doubt, is the fantastic graphics, but that's definitely not the only great thing the game has to offer. The story, characters and settings are also equally impressive. Madout 2 Big City Online, an online game with a size of 1.3 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Madout 2 Big City Online is a Grand Theft Auto style sandbox game where you get to play a 2-bit criminal. In the beginning, as usual, you can only complete minor and mostly unimportant missions, but as you go on you'll be able to improve your position and aspire to more important missions. The controls in Madout 2 Big City Online are relatively complex, since you have quite a few buttons that change depending on whether you're traveling by foot or in a vehicle. Luckily, the game is compatible with Bluetooth controllers and keyboards, which you can configure in the options. From the options menu, you can also customize the graphics to your liking. In Madout 2 Big City Online you'll find an enormous city, where you can drive over 30 different vehicles and use almost a dozen different weapons. You can use handguns, machine guns, shotguns, and as what usually happens in these types of games, you can wander around the city aimlessly or try to complete any of the game's many missions. Madout 2 Big City Online is a spectacular sandbox game. On a visual and content level, the game is comparable to many PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 titles. World of Kings, an online game with a size of 3 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. World of Kings is an MMORPG with spectacular 3D graphics where you'll experience thrilling adventures in an open world. It's an online RPG with an ambiance similar to the legendary World of Warcraft, although with technical features that are more up to speed with the times. The adventure you experience will depend on the race you choose in the beginning. There are 4 to choose from, along with 9 different character classes. Plus, you'll be able to be specialized when you've advanced enough in World of Kings. In that case, you'll be able to choose from 27 different advanced classes. Not only do you get a unique story in this game, you also get to play in epic PvP battles. You have a ton of different modes to have a great time and challenge other players from all around the world. Capture the flag. Massive 20 vs 20 battles, clan wars in automatically generated settings. World of Kings offers an enormous map for you to discover, along with a fun game style that MMORPG fans will already be familiar with. Best of all, this title's storyline is packed with twists, making it perfect for both PvE and PvP fans. Bladebound, an online game with a size of 3 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Bladebound is a 3D action RPG in which you can control one of the warriors chosen to defend the kingdom of the living from the forces of evil. Thankfully, you have a huge arsenal of swords, axes, and warhammers to use against each and every enemy that dares to cross your path. Bladebound has very intuitive controls. Just use your left thumb to move your character while using your right thumb to attack, dodge, and use special skills that you'll unlock along the way. With these controls, you can collect treasures, defeat enemies as you make your way through the levels. Most of the levels in Bladebound last between 1 and 2 minutes, more than enough time to loot a couple of chests and defeat a few dozen monsters. In between levels, you can equip your character with the new weapons and pieces of armor you've unlocked during the adventure. Each item changes your character's appearance and attributes. Overall, Bladebound is a great 3D hack and slash that offers a game experience similar to the Dungeon Hunter series, with equally great graphics and even more precise controls. On top of all that, it also has a vast variety of enemies, maps, weapons, and levels.